She appears to have disappeared from the party list, which means she's no longer in the area. So, I don't know what happened there. Maybe it'll log her in eventually? I'm gonna get hit by that, aren't I? No, not Carbuncle. This dude. That aggro, my Carbuncle's gonna die. My Carbuncle died. This whole tanking thing's really hard when we don't have a healer. I guess I could just tank things with Physic, but yeah. Party of cat girls that are in fact men? Yes. Guess who didn't make this character? That'd be me. Should we switch to tank summons? Maybe, is my answer to that. Let's heal this guy because he needs it. I don't know what's hitting me, but I do wish it would stop. It's moderately irritating in its desire to hit me upside the face. It's obviously a lot harder when we don't have a healer. Good God, man. The only girl? No! All of the men that watch my videos made this character. Oh, Hum's back. Maybe. It says they're still disconnected. She's still disconnected. Humbuggle's back. Yay, we have a healer. Hum is the designated healer. That's how this works. The healer is the designated healer. Yay, we can make progress again. This guy needs to flash. There he goes. You really shouldn't attack until flash goes. So, back from pooping. Let me back from pooping. Because then stuff like that happens. Where the tank loses the dude, man. Let's see if we get this one focused down while he handles that. I really should bio and poison everything to spread that. Good to know, to spread the DPS out. Get the most out of it. I think the Arcanist is really multi-target DPS. And the Thaumaturge is AoE / single target deeps. Always let the tank go first, in case he gets murdered by something horrible. It doesn't really matter who opens it, so... Disciple of War, I'll greed it. Why not? That's what greed is for. It's for people who don't actually need it, but may as well pick it up. I shall panic at Humble. Humble? I keep saying Humble. Yes, Arcanus. Did I get it? Oh, I got it on a greed. Hooray! I also keep forgetting how much aggro virus pulls. I need to be careful with that. I just full pulled an enemy with just virus, and he's still mad at me. Stop being mad at me, Yarzan Feeder. What did I do to you? What did the tank not do to you? Panic is in fact cute, yes. It in fact is. And once again, the reason I have it on my hotbar and spam it so much is because the free company's name is /panic, which is the emote. blame Humbuggle for that. Humbuggle and OTG, I guess. Combined blaming. There will be no poking because Hall is not here today. I believe Hall is the only one in the free company that actually knows I live stream this crap. This is the boss area. Because, or at least close to the boss. Yeah, there's the last two orbs. This looks like it might be a hard area for our tank in working here. Who's he linked to? The other guy. Let this guy pull on his own time. I need to resummon apparently. Oh yeah, my pet died ages ago. I forgot about that. They're linked. Why is he not attacking? Suddenly all of the aggro. Suddenly all the aggro. There we go. Okay. Pet, come. Stand over here. No pet. Nope, nope, nope. Pet, what have you done? Just chill over there. Stop ruining things, Pet. Yeah, I think our tank's gonna have a bit of an issue. I can't really get mad at the dude because I suck at tanking more than he does, probably, so... Mayhaps eventually I will try a tank. We need Over the Gun. Over the Gun is great tank. Over the Gun is main tank. Main tank, Over the Gun. Also, I probably shouldn't summon mid-fight because apparently even that draws aggro. I didn't realize that. Now I know! Don't summon mid-fight! Could have gone better. This looks like it's gonna go very poorly. By the way. Is there something down there? I don't know. I don't know if we missed something. We could go down here. Home says nope. And I left my carbuncle back there. Apparently I keep leaving my carbuncle places. I need to stop doing that. I keep telling him to go somewhere and then not telling him to kneel again. So he literally just stays there until he despawns from being out of range. Obviously not the best idea. And there's once again a tractor outside. As is pretty much standard requirement around here. There has to be a tractor at all times. I don't know if that's neighbors or ours, it's hard to tell. They all sound the same. I'm just gonna keep doing this, because I think I end up doing more damage just cycling through stuff and doing this, and I don't seem to aggro quite as heavily. Which is good. Es muy bueno, because this guy's not all that good at dealing with aggro. He's really good at dealing with aggro on one enemy, but he doesn't swap targets, I think is the problem. Poor man gets overwhelmed with the target swapping. Is that guy asleep? No, he's slowed. Of course, sleep would be the one with Z's, right, of course. I'm about to aggro this dude. I think I did aggro this dude, yeah I did. Ethereal field protecting the cultist rosary. It's weakened, apparently. It's good to know, I guess. We have obtained the cultist rosary. Let us rejoice in the fact that we now have a rosary, with which I assume we'll open this giant barrier and get our faces punched in. By about 1 billion enemies. Yeah, the boss fight's right past here. You can see the arena for it over there. Not very well hidden arena. Alright, let's see what this dude does. He's probably going to try to pull one side. Are they linked? Yes, they're linked. So, yeah. Just move that one. Hope this guy can handle tank and Humbuggle doesn't die, because if Humbuggle dies, we're screwed. I'm just gonna throw that out there. She's getting hit. Which is obviously a bit subpar. In fact, I'm gonna freaking see if I can aggro this guy off of her. It's probably not gonna happen, but... we'll see if I can pull enough aggro off. Looks like I'm working on it. There we go, pulled aggro off. Hooray! I did something the tank is supposed to be doing. I'm healer's healer, yes. Let's get this guy killed. There we go. I thought that guy fell off the edge for a second there. I'm like, wait a second. That's not how this works. The condition of your Ring of Freedom is now 0%. Avoid soul counter. Just used in Thunder. Also went straight for Humbuggle. Is he hitting multiple people here? It looked like he aggroed to multiple people. He really likes Humbuggle. Jesus, man. Really wants to kill the healer. I suppose that's intelligent, considering she is the healer. Like how Percy said order. Everything is linked. That's not how this works. I'm gonna virus this thing. Since apparently it's a very aggressive enemy and I wish it would stop doing that. Tank! Tank things! Tank things with your face. How is Percy so consistently aggroing? I'm gonna need to heal Humbuggle. No, heal Humbuggle. Sometimes mouse over doesn't work, I think. When you're targeting a target like this, sometimes the mouse over doesn't work properly, so I should probably stop doing that. I think I'm healing Humbuggle, yes. So much death! None of it directed at the tank. What is this anti-tank nonsense we've got going on here? Jeez. That works too. Humbuggle tank it, there you go. I don't know what people got because I have that turned off apparently. Those are not bosses though, those are kind of sort of mini boss type things. Tank does need to tank harder. This is going to be the boss. Bosses do not screw around. If your tank is not good, the boss will kill you. Even on the early dungeons, the boss does not care. He also shouts things at us in a very angry manner. Panic! Do you want a plan? I suppose I shouldn't say no, but this guy's kind of charging in there. Regardless of what we do, this guy's going for it. I don't know this boss. I don't know what I should be doing. So I'll just have to keep my eye out. Looks like these things on the outside might be important. Eternal Calm is sealed off. What? Carbuncle, no! My carbuncle's stuck. No, Carbuncle. Oh, well, there goes like 30, or sorry, not 30, 75% of my freaking DPS. I assume I need to kill the ads because they appear to be linked. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, my carbuncle came through. Sweet. All I know in boss fights, if you're DPS, you need to kill the stuff that spawns. Because otherwise you're going to get overwhelmed, which is obviously not good. The tank's entire purpose is to basically just stand there and punch the boss in the crotch. I'm curious of these things. The only other two boss fights I've seen, there's stuff around the arena that you have to use or interact with, otherwise it spawns a bunch of crap. Apparently this one just spawns a bunch of crap anyway. Luckily the ads are kind of weak, comparatively. The only problem is, you know, tank. Tank's not very tank-like. Let's get rid of this imp over here. As long as the tank does his job and keeps the boss off of people, we should be alright. Yeah, taking damage is in fact harder than it sounds, yes. When you're a tank, you have to pay very, very large amounts of attention to this little colored orb over here. That should be where all of his focus is that little colored orb. That's an AoE. My carbuncle's standing in the middle of it, but that is definitely an AoE. Carbuncle, I'm gonna need you to come over here. Just get away from the boss, basically, is all I care about that thing. No, tank! Don't fail us now. You're doing so well keeping the boss off of everyone. Don't fail us now. Oh no, Humbuggle! Humbuggle, no! I think I just aggroed everything. I did. Someone re-aggroed everything. What are these imps doing? Are they healing it? Are they buffing it? I don't know. Humbuggle's permakiting stuff again. Kinda wish we had a AoE class. Look at Humbuggle. Permakite everything. Apparently even permakite the boss. Good heavens. I kinda like the boss fights that have the interactable objects better, so stuff doesn't just spawn, but these are weak enemies, so... trade-offs, I suppose. Humbuggle best tank on Mule, yes. I'm not casting that on anything. Gosh darned it. This will probably be the last spawn of the boss, because he doesn't have much health left. I need to pay more attention to my casting. I'm about to aggro that Mightwing. Never mind, it's dead. Yeah, that's the last spawn of the boss. That didn't go too badly, even though the tank's not all that good. This Humbuggle's best tank ever. It is a level 16 dungeon. I don't expect much from a level 16 dungeon or a level 16 tank, quite frankly. Level 50 tank, on the other hand, I'd be expecting some tankiness out of. I did say 50, right? Not 15? Should have said 50 if I didn't. We win! Look at my sweet outfit. A bonus of 3,500 experience and basically no gil. Time to panic. I love the classic victory music. The loot list has been updated. Roll need on that. She's just gonna cast Protect constantly. I think she is. Panic! Panic constantly. Panic at the disco. Panic all the time. All of the dancing. Yay, I got stuff. Let us now exit. I will leave the duty. There is a decent variety of character models, this is true. The character creation is actually pretty in-depth, and the amount of models for armor and stuff is actually pretty good. So Am I not the leader of the party? I'm pretty sure I'm the leader of the party, but I don't know, I can't leave, so. TY for partay. And I hit the desk. Oh, damn it. So that's that dungeon done. That's their second dungeon. We have now done 2 dungeons. Both of them fairly easy. And he got a new bow. Rejoice. Where does this take me? The New Gardania. Oh, back to the Adventurers Guild, right. And it's a thunderstorm. I've always said there were thunderstorms. And we came out to a thunderstorm. It's not much of a thunderstorm. In fact, I may have got the end of the thunderstorm because no, it's still thundering a little bit. The actual sound effect for thunder is quite good as well. Are there multiple models for one armor for one character? Technically no. There's just different types of armor, if you want to call it that. Like this Bleod, however that's pronounced. This looks different than, say, any other given item in my inventory. It looks different from that Acton, it looks different from the Cowl, it looks different from the Dalmatica, the Kurta, the Tabard, and then you got the doublet vest. There's lots of different things for cloth, there's lots of different things for metal armors. But the model is based on the name, so basically the type of armor. So if I find another piece of armor that is a Bleod at a higher level, it'll be this, just at a higher level. It'll have some like embellishments and stuff the higher the level you go, I think. Although I'm not sure if you can actually find Bleods at higher levels. If that's even how that's pronounced, which I'm uncertain of. Where am I going? I need to go north. Follow the road. I wish I had a chocobo. I don't. Basically, the higher your level, the more intricate gear you get, but it's also different gear. I should check this out. It's better than what I have. Interesting. We'll equip that. I have gloves now that do not match in any way, shape, or form in the shirt I'm wearing, but I have things now. Sweet. Oh no, if it's the exact same thing, no, it's not differently modeled. It can be a different color. I think that's kind of standard in MMOs now, though. It can be a different color. So. This shirt with these pants actually goes quite well, and the boots, it all goes quite well. The gloves, not really quite so much, but you know. Also, Square announced they would stop selling digital copies of this game because there were too many sales and the servers couldn't handle that many people. So they stopped selling digital copies of the game while they upgraded the servers. The new server centers should be available, I think I said early next week. So hopefully they'll sort out what's left of the server issues. The servers are very stable, quite frankly. I mean, you guys have been watching me. Not once have I been kicked off beyond, you know, launch day and beyond. I have not once been kicked off the server, and I haven't really had issues getting on the server. That's probably just me, though. Lots of people have issues with that. It's probably because I get on really early in the morning. Welcome back, Arania. Bowlord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. You are quite tall, madam. You also have a sweet earring going there. I should just run around for like an entire 4 hours with the music off so you can just hear the sound effects in the game. Such well-polished sound effects, man. The thing with doing, like, unique clothing like that for this, because there's already so many different pieces of clothing, it would drastically increase the size of the game, because you would either have to code in individual pieces of armor that would change, like that sleeve, you'd have to make some sort of code that would vary that sleeve on the item. And then you would have to store the model for that sleeve like 7 different times, or however many different models you have. There's always the limitation of space. Also, I saw this on Reddit. This is a group of adventurers, and it's like Square Enix just wanted to have some sort of in-game rage quit party or something, I don't know. The hell's with this pathetic excuse for a party? I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing. Someone's moaning in the background. It's always good. Poor Edda. All she wanted to do was heal. So much chatter in the background in this place. I suppose it is basically a bar, so I suppose that's how bars sound. You would have a lot of code for the item variants, and then you'd have, I'm assuming, I don't actually code games, and then you'd have a lot of storage for the individual models and textures, and then you'd have to make sure they all lined up with each other individually and stuff like that, and then you'd have to, I don't want any of those. And then you'd have to store that item data for each individual character on a server or local computer, probably a server. So many people. I'm actually going to turn the music back on. Not that there's much music in this town, but whatever. Hello! You would give me a hat. A mask. Interesting. Who keeps freaking moaning over here? Jeez. Just a random person moaning in the background all the time. It's Final Fantasy XIII all over again. The Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Is this going to be another dungeon in a different town? Is this going to be all 3 of the primary dungeons? It sounds like it is. Or all 3 of the introductory dungeons, I guess. Not really primary, but... So, we need to go to Ul'dah now, I guess, apparently. And there's an invisible wall there, forgot about that. Vanille's in this bar. Good God, she stalks me. I wish to go to Ul'dah for 200 billion gil, more than I actually want. Cutscene, skip. Actually, does it actually? It looks like it actually plays the weather during these cutscenes as well. I never noticed that. So is it gonna thunder during this, or is the thunder stopped? Sorry about that. Doesn't look like it was either not thundering anymore or didn't play it during that. It doesn't thunder very often. It's not like crazy thunderstorms. It's fairly realistic thunderstorms, quite frankly, which is kind of cool. I like that. Just thunders periodically. I don't know if the thunder's variance, or if it's always the same quantity of thunder. Would be kind of cool. And it's apparently foggy over here. Ul'dah, why are you so foggy? I guess it is in the middle of a desert. Maybe it's not fog, it's just sand. Who knows? And Momodi is the Adventurers Guild leader for this place, so... Ruby Road Exchange, I think, is where I want to go. They do make a cutscene for travel. They also make a cutscene for boat travel, too. In Final Fantasy XI, the actual boat travel was, like, you know, actual length of time, and people would use that time to fish and, like, interact with each other and stuff. So that was always kind of cool. So there'd be a bunch of people on a boat fishing together as they traveled between places. Momodi is, I actually think, the better of the 3 Adventurers Guild people. I am called Arania Telrath, indeed. Momodi is a lalafell, by the way, if you can't tell. If you can't tell, you're basically blind, but yes. That dude's either really tall... Oh, he's standing on the bench. Okay. I'll take your mask. Actually, to take that mask... Oh, right, I don't have a hat on anymore. Right. So now I can take this mask, and I can put that mask on and look really funny. That doesn't look evil in any way, shape, or form. I got the freaking red and black one. Good heavens! Doesn't really fit with anything else I'm wearing. If I could wear this with the hood, the cowl, that would be sweet, but you can't, sadly. Oh, stand on the chairs, please. This will give me some more stuff. Some bronze pieces, because I don't want any of the other crap. The petitioner out... What? Out... Alt? Oh, ought. I don't know why I was reading that as out, but whatever. Hello! That's quite the mustache you have there, my friend. Papashan. Lovely jubbly. Ul'dah has a lot of lalafell in it. Just in case you haven't noticed it. I don't know why, but this city has a ton of freaking lalafell in it. Giants have seized control of the place. Yeah, this seems to be another dungeon. So basically it just gave me all three of the dungeons, the first dungeons for each of the towns, it looks like. Looks like I might have to employ Humbuggle's assistance again, assuming she's not busy. What is LT in the upper right corner? I don't actually know. Oh, local time. Well, there you go. Oh, you can switch between local and server time. And Eorzea time. I had completely forgotten Eorzea has a clock up there. Eorzea. So it's currently 5:29 p.m. in Eorzea. 5:30 p.m. Obviously it's not real time. I usually leave it on local time. I forgot that button was up there. And that's the connection quality to the server. Which you'll note I have a perfect connection all the time to a quote-unquote European server. Copperbell Mines, yep. It's a dungeon. Do-do-do. Right. Interestingly, the server time is actually 8:30, so it would technically be in Europe, according to the server time. But it can't be in Europe because the North American servers aren't in Europe, and they're in the same data center. So I don't understand that. It's a bit odd, but whatever. What? What's going on here? Why do I have to talk to this guy? Oh. Apparently I just had to talk to this guy. I did, indeed. Ul'dah has some seriously dramatic music during the day. It gets a bit ridiculous, to be honest. The night music is good, but the day music is way too dramatic. And a party of nothing but conjurers. That sounds lovely. And I must now go to Copperbell Mines, which is over here. Way over there. I may as well grab the Crystal Horizon over there. In fact, I could rent a Chocobo. Shall we rent another Chocobo? I think we shall. Chocobo, that dude's got a freaking baby raptor. That is the cutest looking baby raptor I've ever seen. It also looks kind of like a rat. The face of it looks kind of ratish. Jeez, man. Everything in this game has to be cute, apparently. I don't know why, it just does. Hello, I wish to rent a chocobo. For 80 gil. 80 gil more than I wish. 10 minutes should be plenty of time to run over to Horizon. Although, is there a crystal in Central? I don't think there is. I believe there's one in South and West. There might be one in North as well, just not Central. Oh, there is one in Central. Well, if we can, we may as well grab that too. Welcome to Ul'dah. Or Thonalon, really. There's Ul'dah. This is Thonalon. There's also giant turtles here. There's also one of those. So that's a thing. It's a desert. There's really not much to look at. It's just a desert. There are quite a few people in the chat. Just most people don't vlog. Most people don't talk most of the time for whatever reason. We have to cut back that way eventually. I'm gonna see if I can grab this crystal while still on the chocobo. I hope I can. I probably can't, knowing this game. Which means I'd have to get another chocobo. Which I'd probably do, because I'm lazy. GG. I want the crystal, darn it. See, there's all the people. Hi, Chocobo Keep, whatever. I want another chocobo. Oh right, these are path chocobos. Those are not free roam chocobos. I think you can only get the free roam, quote-unquote, chocobos in the main towns. The rest of them are strictly path-based. There's actually a dungeon up there as well. Interesting. That is not where we are heading, though. We must take our evil-looking red mask over yonder. With our boob physics. Because every game has to have that. Admittedly, they're not crazy physics, but they are, you know, they do have physics. Relatively realistic physics, but physics nonetheless. Hi bees, bye bees. Your Rome Total Warring, is that what that's supposed to be? I have Rome Total War 2, or Total War Rome 2, or whatever it's freaking called, preloaded, by the way. You can preload it if you already have it. Should you desire, should your heart desire. Hi person with a Moogle hat, bye person with a Moogle hat. I have places to be! Things to murder, that dude's name was So Hot Boobs. Well done. I'm curious if they have hot boobs. I'm uncertain though. And that guy's name is 99. Good God, people. Your lack of creativity is showing. Is that down there in the river? No, it's not. Maybe it is, actually. I don't know. Doesn't look like it is. I think I know where it is. But obviously I haven't done this dungeon, so basically just guessing. I've been all around here, so I know it's around here, but I don't know exactly where it is. Let's get better comp. Well, to be honest, I don't know if my computer will handle it. I hope it will. It should. I'm freaking running a freaking 770. It's no 780, but it's a freaking 770. It should be able to run it. Rome Total Whore? What? That's not how this works. I want my mount. Give me my mount, game. You have to be level 20 and join a grand company to get a mount. You have to be level 20 to join a grand company, and then you have to do stuff for the grand company to get a mount. Where's the Choco Keep? There he is. Apparently I've already talked to him. Okay. Apparently at some point I've already talked to him without... How do these people get the wind-up Dalamud? I'm curious about that, if anyone in the chat knows. Maybe it's a Legacy award? Legacy players, do they have the tattoo on their neck? No, that player doesn't have the Legacy tattoo. I think the mines are up that path over there. Most curious. Perhaps it's from a fate. Like a high-level fate or something you can get it. Because you can get minions like that from fates, I've mentioned. I haven't gotten any because I haven't done any fates beyond like level 10, but you know. There's a giant crab over here or something. That's not a crab. It's one of those. Hello! That dude's mining. You're a bomb. It even pulse like actual Final Fantasy bombs. Lovely. I'm gonna guess this is the dungeon, considering there's a billion people standing outside of it. Hello! I'll have to poke Humbuggle and see if she'll do another dungeon. This entire day is just going to be dungeons. I am the adventurer, yes. Giants are content to wreak havoc. There you go. What level is this? It is level 17, conveniently. Let's see if Humbuggle wants to help again. The tattoo for the legacy people, I can't remember exactly what it looks like, but they get a tattoo on the back of their neck, which you can't see in half of the armor, but it looks really cool. It's kind of like a serpenty thing, if I recall correctly. Dungeon earrings. Good God. Kai. Spelling adjusted for comedic effect. Well done, Moomin, well done. Lanas cards. I think Moomin would fit really well in this free company, since everyone in here likes to make bad puns all the time. You would fit in well, my friend. You would fit in well. When was the last time OTG was on, actually? No, don't return. Socialist. Don't know. There's some way to check that. I don't remember how, though. So eventually I might catch up. Theoretically. You'd ride Mach 5 vehicles around the dungeon and only make left turns. Wait, what? Seems no one wishes to join the Copperbell Mines, so we'll either not do this one today, or we'll wait like an hour, depending on how lucky we get. I'm not entirely sure. Excuse me. We'll join. Duty registration complete. I'll see if we actually get in any reasonable amount of time. I'll wait a couple minutes here. If we don't get in a couple minutes, I don't know. I'll twiddle my thumbs, I guess. We'll see. It's just so hard to get into a freaking dungeon as a DPS. The queue is so long. Just spam panic till you get a party. Panic! Panic constantly. Most of these people are over here not even paying attention, so. Level 1 crafting gear. The crafting equipment is actually really cool looking. I mean, it's crafting equipment, so not much to expect, but it looks really cool. Even like the level 15 to 18 stuff I have equipped, it looks cool. Pretty much just how it is. It's very crafty or workman-like, which is sweet. Waiting on a DPS, do. Look at this dude's name. I just realized that. Wade Miko Tazemagon or something. What do you name yourself like that for? Good God, man. Why would you do such a thing? I don't know what this icon means. I need to figure out what the icons next to the name mean. I know what some of them mean. I don't know what this one means. I have no idea what it could possibly mean either. Bunny hop for life. I'm sensing this is going to be one of those 30-minute waits. I'm just sensing it. May not be true. I'm just sensing it. Katarina Noxie. Shinjarun Zyugami. What else do we have here? Crimson Bracken. Genesis Shinra. And then now. Good lord. Most people tend to go for fairly creative, kind of fantasy-sounding names, you'll notice. But then there are also some people who don't even bother trying, so... Like this person, Gray Archivant. It's fantasy-esque. Mining Guild is in fact in Ul'dah. Yes. Is that people waiting, like, in the duty? Is that what that icon means? Because it just popped up on this person here. And then they insta-joined a party. Gosh dang it. Why can't I have a party? Let me have one. I wish party. Jintari Shinkai. Hoke. Angel Aelin appears to be wearing crafting equipment, of all things. Examine. They are in fact a miner. I'll explain why they're wearing that. Gathering and crafting equipment look very similar, so... In fact, they very well may be the same thing, just with different bonuses. Who freaking knows? That dude has a baby bun. Oh, baby bun. Look at it. It's so cute. It's all wibbly wobbly. I know for a fact you get this one in a Fate, so... A Fate somewhere in Gardania. I don't know where, but you fight a giant one of these, I believe, and you get it. I don't know if it's a 100% chance drop or if it's just a potential. He even has little fingers. I can't get the camera to cooperate, but look, he's got little finger nubs. Mushroom nub fingers. I don't understand the people who are always in the chat, like, looking for party when they have a party system. A duty system? A grouping system? Why don't those people just join that and then wait? It'll make them a party. It'll probably end up actually being possibly even faster than just shouting in all chat that you need a party. Maybe not. Who knows? What do I know about this crap? Who was shouting that, actually? Brunhilde something or another? Dude's not even over here. Oh yeah, he is. In fact, he's actually in the queue, I think, if that's what that means. I can actually go behind that, apparently. Those signs actually say no entry. Just very flowery lettering. I thought they were using, really, like the freaking Arabic-looking text that they use in Final Fantasies. For whatever reasons. Someone keeps casting something. Apparently someone was being hit with paralysis. Always a good sign. And the wait continues. I think we'll have to actually try this dungeon some other time when someone in the free company is willing to assist. Mostly Humbuggle. Really you only need a healer. Or a tank, one of the two. And you'll get an instant party. I don't think this ever actually updates. I think this is the party you already have, which I'm not entirely sure why they actually put that up there, but whatever. Good lord. We'll give it 10 minutes. If we don't get a party by 10 minutes, we'll go do something else. Something else far more boring. Like, I don't know. We may actually do fate runs to level up a thaumaturge, because I need thaumaturge at 15 at some point, so we may do that. I don't know. All I know is this is a really long wait, and I wish it wasn't quite such a long wait. It's now raining. Suddenly rain. I'll just stand in the rain and wait for a party with everyone else here. You know what would be an even better touch during the rain? Is if your clothes actually got wet. Like the armor like glistened or something like that and the cloth got a little bit damp. That would be kind of cool. That's probably asking too much, but hey, it would look cool. Or at least your hair. I mean, I am standing in a relatively heavy rain here. At least my hair should look wet. But it doesn't, and it never will. Spike? What? Spike Bang Bang. That's a terrible name. Why did you name yourself that? This guy's probably... There doesn't appear to be a single conjurer over here. Although not that it matters. The main reason why I mention people shouting in chat would be slower than the duty finder is because the duty finder works cross-server. This is checking all of the servers for a party. So, maybe not all the servers are there, maybe just all the European servers. So in theory, this would be faster. But it's still freaking impossible to get a party as a DPS. It's instant as a heal, it's instant as a tank, but it takes ages as a DPS because there's like billions of DPS classes. Yeah, we're not getting in. Well, shall we go, mayhaps try a thaumaturge? See if we can power level that up, maybe, possibly. How much does it cost to teleport back? 96? I'll pay that. I actually had a web page up. I probably should reopen that. Assuming I still have it, it's gonna pop up on the second monitor just to hate me, yeah. Hate you too, game, or computer, not game, that doesn't even make any sense. History, recently closed tabs does not exist, apparently. Materia guide, no. Is it still on the Reddit? Probably not. Not on the front page, and I can't be bothered to look, so whatever. We'll wing it. We'll do fates and wing it. I had a page open that showed what essentially was the optimal region for doing fate runs like that. I don't know why I came all the way back here. I'm pretty sure I already have thaumaturge. I should find it in this... Oh, right there. Oh, the night music. I love the night music. Alright, enough of that crap. You can find, I don't know if I like their video or not, but you can find a person on the YouTubes who actually did a piano cover of that. It's already in piano, but they did their own piano cover of it. It's quite good. I am also now butt naked, and I don't think I have any real armor for level 1 mages. I have level 1 crafting and level 1 gathering. That doesn't really help me any. Yeah, I don't think I have any level 1 equipment. I have dress shoes. I could wear dress shoes. There you go. I'm wearing nothing but a hat and dress shoes. And a shield. This is sad. My intelligence is going to be garbage. I might have to go buy some level 1 armor. Let's run to the market stalls. Butt naked in the rain with some very calm piano music playing. The life and adventure. One moment you're ready to go, the next you're butt naked. I also forgot to update my freaking equipment set before I swapped out. Where is the Battlecraft armor? No. That's not who I want at all. They said there will be add-ons, but there will not be add-ons for quite some time. I think they said for possibly a year or something, which is ridiculous, but they wanted to make sure that the game was stable and more or less complete before they started allowing add-ons. What was I doing? I should probably mend. What little I have here, I should probably mend. There we go. Fieldcraft? No. Maybe it is the Battlecraft Merchant. I'm confusing myself. If someone wants to tell Akasha what I just said, that'd be cool. Or she can wait like an hour. Hello! Purchase field gear. No, not field gear. Battle gear. Sorry, sir. I apologize, Sir Merchant. What I need is stuff that you don't sell. So the lowest level item he sells is level 5, so before we can even equip anything, we're going to need to be level 5, because I didn't keep my level 1 equipment. Because it's level 1 equipment, yo. You can type it out if I repeat it. They said something along the lines of, like, for a year or something along those lines, not exact quote anymore, obviously, because I forgot, that there will not be add-on capability, because they want to make sure the game is stable. You know, they got all the features in they want, that kind of thing, before they start allowing add-ons, I believe is what they said. Let's go do some fates in the middle of the night in the rain. So that makes perfect sense. What level is that fate? Level 6? It's probably a bit beyond me. Oh, I forgot I have hunt log and stuff I can do as well. I like how Moomin actually basically attempted to do a direct copy of what I said. Well done, Moomin. We only have one spell. I'll spam that one spell into eternity. There's a huge hornet. I will murder this huge hornet with my infinite mana. Because the only spell you start with is Blizzard, which means it's literally impossible to run out. I probably should actually grab, like, the quests in this area too, but, you know, I'll just do Hunt Log and Fates. It's really quick for the first 10 levels anyway, so. I got to sniffle. What am I doing? I don't know, let's run this way. Till we find something to murder. Like that! We can murder these. I'm out of range. Now I'm not. Plus, I believe ice... Yeah, ice actually slows stuff down. So the really early levels as a thaumaturge, you've got no risk whatsoever. That guy's fighting a giant turtle. How's it going for you, buddy? I can see it's going quite well, obviously. Fire does more damage, it also takes more MP. Ice does less damage, and your MP regens, and it also costs heavy. I don't believe fire has a side effect. Yeah, it doesn't appear to have a side effect, it's just more powerful. Why am I naked? Because I have no armor. That's why I'm naked. Got a problem with it? Go get me some armor. I really wish I had a chocobo, but I can't get a chocobo. You're quite the strong snapping shrew, aren't you there, buddy? We're already level 3. Yay. There's a distinct lack of fates in the area, which is disturbing. How am I supposed to run fates if you people don't fate me up? I think I need to be in Western Thanalan, actually. Maybe not. I don't remember where all the fates really spawn. We'll make our way towards Western Thanalan. We're gonna cut through the town, because I think it's actually slightly faster. Because I can cut in through the gate, and then there's a teleport right there. Right over there, see if there's any feats. Subtle reference is subtle. Chocobos are not subtle. Chocobos are crazy loud, and I don't really know why. They're like 200% of the volume of everything else in the game. We need to go to... Oh god, this place has 3 gates? Who did this? The Gate of Sultana. This is the same character. It is this same character, just different class. I need to raise this specific job slash class slash whatever, I don't remember the naming scheme, to level 15. And then I need to continue raising Arcanists to level 30, and then I can become a summoner, and I want to become a summoner because there's summoners and I like summoners, so summoner. Summon a hoe! In order to become a summoner, you must kill little ladybugs. Very, very small ladybugs. Plus this will give me a 3rd damage over time spell. Because I can carry Thunder over to Arcanist, so I'll have 3 damage over time. And I think Thunder has another side effect. I don't remember what it is, though. It's probably nothing major. I don't think most people even use Thunder. It's just not worth the freaking cast time. I think it's the same cast time, but it lasts like 15 seconds or something. It does less damage over that time than a single spell would. Yo, Cactar. You're kind of skerfluffling in a weird direction there, buddy. You can actually get a little Cactar buddy too. Cactar minion. Presumably from fighting a very large Cactuar somewhere in the desert, in the Ul'dah territory. There's no fate here, is there? Nope. There's one up there, it's level 10 though. How am I supposed to run fates if the fates don't freaking spawn? No, seriously, that was the whole leveling plan, was to be able to run fates. And I can't even do that. Look, that person has even less on than I do. Jeez. We are now level 4. At level 5 I can go buy some freaking equipment. I'm sure there's something else I need to kill here, I just have no idea where it is. Hello! I have hunt log. Wish to hunt things for log. No? Maybe those are like second level hunt log? I don't know. Cut back across here. That thing's still running? Good lord. When am I going to start Final Fantasy IV and which version will it be? When did I say I'd start Final Fantasy IV? And why are there multiple versions? Oh, they've remade that on like 7 different consoles, didn't they? I was going to help that guy, but that thing's dead, so never mind. Apparently I have to kill Siphid swarms. I'm incredibly under-leveled for that, so let's see if we can find some weaker clouds. Cypherid cloud? I don't know how to pronounce that. The answer is looking pretty heavily no. But maybe we will. Someone was talking about that in Final Fantasy 13. That's because people kept mistyping Final Fantasy 14 as 4. There's a level 5. I think we can handle a level 5, maybe. I don't really care about that. That just swaps fire and ice, which I have no interest in because I'm just going to keep spamming Blizzard. Actually, you know what? We could use that. Swap to that and then use ice to, or sorry, fire to finish off. Because it does more damage. Dues is a thing. That dude assisted me in the murdering of clouds. I think they may have at some point actually changed the animation for fire. It looks different. Maybe it's just me and I wasn't paying all that much attention, but it does look different. Man, I wish I had some MP. This is why I don't use fire very much, because you run out of freaking MP. I have fancy shoes! You cannot defeat me! I am the queen of thaumaturges, or whatever I'm playing, I don't know. With my fancy shoes. Thou canst not defeat me. Unless you hit me in the face several times and then you could pretty easily defeat me, because thaumaturges have basically no HP. I think they may actually have slightly more than Arcanists, but Arcanists also have a pet to tank things for them, so... There we go. What else do we need for Z hunting log? We need a Yarzan feeder, a rusty Koblin, a bunch of other crap, and a sunbat. Pray tell, what is a sunbat? Ow. Do I have fancy pants? Yes. You want to know how I know they're fancy? Because they have a little hole for the tail. Right there. You even have underpants for your tail. Look at that. Tail pants. Where am I going? I don't know. There goes a unicorn. Doing unicornly things. That's actually the mount the Scholar gets. I don't know why the Scholar gets a freaking separate mount from everyone else, and why it's a freaking unicorn, but there you go. It is. Let's not really dwell on that any longer, because it'll melt my brain. Altogether too much detail into these models. If you're gonna give a character a tail, you may as well actually work the underwear into that theory properly. All of the clothing for this specific race, I'm trying to come up with words and failing, all the models for like clothing and stuff for the specific race, they all have little spots where the tail can poke through, they all have things for the ears to poke through where they're molded to the ears. They didn't mess around when they modeled this stuff, man. None of this sissy generic modeling bollocks. Eventually I'm gonna find something else to murder for my hunting log, or a fate. Fates would be good too. Fates give you so much more experience, it's ridiculous. But no, can't be spawning fates now. There's a fate over there. It's spawning all of the higher level crap. I guess I could hop into those higher level ones and just hit stuff that's aggroed to someone already. Because if something attacks me, I'm not going to do very well. It's a level 4 and a level 9 fate. I don't even know where that one is. I think it's on the other side of the freaking river. Or is it in the river? One of the two. I don't know. Let's run past the aggressive dogs. Because they're aggressive and angry. Unless it's down here. Maybe it's down here. I don't think I've ever actually been down here. Didn't know there was a down here. Can I jump off? Is that a good idea? Probably not. Alright. Fate joined! Cactuar Jack. This appears to be somewhat of a boss. I will attempt to not aggro this man because I imagine it would hurt a lot. In the meantime, I'll just stand here and cast Blizzard a bunch. Look at the little tiny chunks of damage I do. 13 damage to a guy that probably has several thousand hit points. Cactuar Jack has quite the enthusiastic animations when he does things. Also, that guy's almost dead for whatever reason. I totally don't really fit in around here. I'm glad this thing's not aggroing to me. It would be somewhat problematic if it was aggroing to me. If I do say so myself. Yes, I did just randomly join one. They're called Fates. Why do you think I keep talking about Fates so much? Best way to level, Fates. Just do Fate runs constantly. Best way to get to 50. Not that I'm going to do that all the way to 50, but you know. At a later point I might. I just want this to get to level 15 and then I'll basically ignore it for quite some time, I'm sure. Because I want Summoner. Once I max out Summoner at 50, then I'll probably start focusing on some other stuff. Ding. This is what people do. They get a Chocobo and then they just run between Fates the whole time. Because there will always be a Fate in an area. That was level 10. I don't suspect that's going to go much better, but maybe it will. I don't have any armor. I'm 5 levels lower, but I'm gonna join this Fate. Gosh darn it. How's experience split? It's based on contribution. So the more you contribute, the more experience you get. Obviously being, you know, relative level to the Fate probably helps, but you know. Also having AoE really helps, because you can just stand in the middle and AoE everything. Stuff's dying before I can attack it. The fate's already done. That's basically not worth the time, but hey. There's another fate somewhere. Well, there will be shortly. I grabbed that crystal, right? Yes. Pretty sure I did. What am I missing? Not that. What am I missing for the other thing? Crafting log. No, not crafting log, hunting log. I've been crafting too much recently, sweet Jesus, man. I need stuff that I don't remember where it is, so... That's the thing that occurred. Man, I wish I could do that dungeon right now. Probably good if I waited long enough. I'm not gonna wait that long though, that's ridiculous. There's a GG guy, by the way. There's also a tractor outside. I also just jumped off almost. Well done, me. Which would explain why I keep muting the microphone. Well, there's one more fate, and then I'll probably go ahead and end the stream there. Compared to the last two streams, this one's relatively short. I think the fate's already done. No, it's not. Just started. If I can freaking get there in time. Oh, there's the stuff I need to kill. Maybe we'll kill those too. You've discovered a new location. I forgot how far away this freaking was. This is a very long track for a fate that's probably getting close to done already. And I'm not going to get much experience for. Because I'm under-leveled. You are below the recommended level for this fate, and thus will not be contributing as much. Yes, I know. That's an earth sprite. Oh, that's actually part of the... Okay. Apparently we're fighting earth sprites. Yay! No, cast. Apparently I'm out of range. Cast it anyway, you pile of crap. What did I just target? Whatever I just targeted was apparently invalid. There's an earth sprite behind me. I should probably run away from that. Well, if it aggroed to me anyway. Hopefully someone else attacks it. It's throwing stones at me. It's very rude. Someone else aggroed it. Joyous day. It's okay, dragon. It's okay. Why is it that I always end up standing right next to the ones that are spawning? Why can't they spawn next to someone else and aggro next to someone else? No, they gotta aggro to me. There's like a billion of them over there for whatever reason. And luckily, I'm about to aggro that. Be careful. I aggroed that one though. There's also a tractor outside the window. Which I'm uncertain if you can hear or not, but... see, this is what you do as a thaumaturge. You get in the middle of a bunch of stuff and you cast Blizzard 2. You just do that 24/7. Eventually, stuff will die. And you usually, because fates have a billion people, you usually won't take enough damage that'll actually matter. That you aggroed everything. But you'll get like 400% of the experience because you hit everything in the freaking fate like 20 times. Don't hit that. Problem with tab targeting in this game. You end up targeting things that you don't want to fight. Run away from the thing trying to murder me. And before China Sea? What? Chinese power leveling cool? They're already trying to get people to buy Gil, despite the fact I don't think they're actually farming Gil. I think they're just trying to steal people's credit card information, but, you know. There's already people spamming the buy 5 billion Gil for $5 stuff. There's an earth sprite right next to me. It's oddly enough didn't aggro to me. Interesting. You can't spell, obviously. This is a very long fate. I'm not entirely sure why it's so long, but it is a very long fate. Oh, how I wish I had Blizzard 2. I think you get Blizzard 2 pretty far from now. Yeah, level 12. I don't know why there's a level 12 guy running around still in this area. He should be at the next area by now doing fates, if that's all he's doing is fate running. I should probably cancel my casts more often. Chinese, yes. That is in fact how you spell it. Well done. What do you mean target is not in range? What do you mean that target is not in range? We'll target one that is in range. God. It just kept targeting crap across the freaking field there that I couldn't hit. I didn't want to fight stuff over there. There's also a dead person on the ground. That's always a good sign. How did they die in this fate? Good lord. For raise. I don't think they'll get a raise because I doubt there's conjurers over here that actually have raise. Imagine to work as a bot power leveling someone's account. To be honest, the power leveling stuff is usually just trying to steal their credit card information as well, I'm sure. I wouldn't know, but you know. Quick, someone hit the one I'm hitting. Thank you. Because it's trying to murder me. I don't understand why you'd pay for someone to power level in this game anyway. It's not that hard. Doesn't take that long. People hit level 50 on day 1, I'm pretty sure. All you have to do is just run fates in an area till you hit a certain level, and then run fates in the next area till you hit a certain level. I keep trying to freaking murder the wrong thing, 'cause I'm an idiot. I'm also out of range of half of these for whatever reason. Why are they all spawning way over there? What is this nonsense? I can understand maybe if they wanted to power level all of the classes in the game, but that would be a large amount of money to get someone to do that, because crafting would take... To power level crafting, being able to purchase every material would still probably take many days, because it takes... You have to craft the same item so many times over and over again. Yeah, if you don't have time, why would you buy a game that has a subscription fee if you don't have time to play it? Just to pay someone to power level so you'd be max level. Where currently, in this game, there is no content. There is no in-game raids. Because the game just released. They don't, you know, there's no reason for people to be level 50 already. Unless they're power leveling just because they can. Fate complete! How much did I get? Did I get anything? Did I not get anything? What? Did I seriously not get anything? I'm very confused. Did I contribute so little to that I simply just got no experience, or what happened there? Did I break the game? I think I broke the game. Sorry, game. Let's quickly kill 3 of these, then. Game doesn't want to want me doing fates, I'll just kill rusty cobblblins. And then we'll end it once we get 3 of these killed. I think I'm probably going to end up switching to freaking fire just to kill them faster. Because they kind of hurt. Presumably because I have no armor. But details. Swap that, use fire. For you'll see, this is how it works. And it does more damage, and this is going to hurt because I didn't move. It very well may kill me. Swap again. Get the MP back that I used. Sargon left. Sargon, there's no I there. DPS looking for group. Yeah, have fun with that. Although someone just said seek last DPS, so maybe, I don't know, maybe he'll get a party. There's a very, very noisy lawnmower outside of my window. What is this garbage? And thus we shall end it. With the noise of the tractor in the background, lawnmower, whatever you want to call this stupid thing. I was going to end it now anyway, but thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.